Montell Jordan was recently on VladTv, and he made a powerful comment that I want to share with you all. He said, and I quote, he never joined the CRlPS because he was more afraid of Mr. Jordan, his dad, than he was of the CRlPS. If that isn't one of the most powerful statements I've heard in a long time, I don't know what is. That statement alone shows you how important fathers are in the household. And I'm bringing that up because my people, our people, black males, have a problem with leaving their kids. 7 out of 10 black children are born out of wedlock. Right now, as we speak. As these words are flowing out of my mouth, 7 out of 10 black kids are in a household where there is no father present. In my opinion, that is the number one problem in the black community. Everything else pales in comparison. If the black dad stuck around and tried to work things out with their child's mother, most, if not all, of the problems in the black community would slowly start to disappear. I know as I'm speaking right now, there is someone listening who doesn't see their children as much as they know they should. And to those men, I gotta say, shame on you. And I hope you change for the better of your child, for the better of our people. No disrespect to the single mothers out there doing their thing, but a woman can't raise a man to be a man. I'm not ashamed to say this, but I peed sitting down for much longer than I should have as a child because that's what I saw. There was no male around. That's what I was taught. I didn't have a father around to say, hey, you have to stand up and pee. Little things like that. Little things like throwing a football. I remember getting made fun of because I threw a football, quote, like a girl. That's what we said back then, right? It took one of my good friends at the time to teach me, hey, this is how you throw a football, bro. You see this white stitching right here? Yeah, okay, so you align your fingers this way, and when you throw, you kind of give it a spiral motion. I didn't have a dad to teach me that. I had to learn a lot of things from the streets. And I learned a lot of things wrong the first time. Other small things that you men don't think about when you leave your children. Things like tying a tie. I didn't realize how important tying a tie was until one of my first job interviews. I didn't have anyone to teach me how to put on a suit properly. Hey, yeah, you only do one button, not two. You know, little things like that. Let alone tie a damn tie. I had to have one of the females I was messing with back in the day to teach me how to tie a tie because she used to do it for her dad all the time. Little things like that. It's so important that black men stick around. It would solve a lot of our problems overnight. You men think you're being a father because you pick up your son every other weekend. Maybe buy him a pair of Jordans every once in a while, matching outfits so you guys look all cool walking down the mall. You take him to Chuck E. Cheese. I'm sorry, but you coming around 2 days out of the month is not enough for a growing child. A boy and a girl need their father around much more than 24 days out of the calendar year. There are no excuses for not seeing your child. The court nowadays, all the courts all over the country are very supportive of men who want to be in their children's lives. If you're a good person, have a job, don't do drugs, odds are most courts in America will let you have joint custody of your child. That means 2 weeks a month for her and 2 weeks a month for you. Not this once every 2 weeks bullshit that some of you men seem to think is enough. Fight for the right to see your children. You will be so much happier in the future with your decision. There's nothing like being able to see your child grow up, seeing them say their first word, watching them ride a bike for the first time, picking them up from their first day of school, watching them graduate high school. Thankfully, everything I mentioned, I was able to see. And me and my son's mother were not around. We're not together. Because I wanted to. I'm not convinced that a lot of you men want to be fathers. And I'm calling you out. You're okay with seeing your child once every 2 weeks, pick them up for the day and then drop them off. You're okay with that. You're okay with FaceTiming them once in a while. And no, that's not what it is. And that's a damn shame. I mean, you act like you want to be a father around everybody, right? But it's clear in your actions that you don't. You're very content with picking up your kid once every 2 weeks. Maybe taking him to see his grandmama, taking him to the movies, buying him a Pokemon outfit, then dropping him right back off with his mom for her to do all the heavy lifting. It's not fair to her, and it's definitely not fair to your child. Do better, black men. And women, don't think I'm letting you off the hook. Shame on you women out there who purposely keep your children away from their fathers. You are the lowest of the lowest of the low. Your child is going to grow up to despise you one day when they learn the truth. The truth that, you know what, Dad wasn't really that bad of a guy. Dad wanted to be around and be a father, but Mom couldn't have it her way. Because maybe Dad didn't want to be with Mom anymore. Dad wanted to move on because he realized the relationship was toxic. Dad moved on, got into a different relationship with another female. Mom got jealous and can't handle it. So Mom does everything she can to keep that child from a man who wants nothing more in his heart than to be a father. You, I don't need no man type of woman. You, my son don't need no man type of woman. You, I could be his mommy and his daddy type of woman. You are the number one problem in the black community. Get your shit together, because we're falling behind as a people, and it's your fault. I appreciate Montell Jordan dropping that jewel on VladTv about him being more afraid of his father than he was of the Crips. We need more of that message out there. Let's make being a father cool again.